Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Eka Widiyana and I'm 20 years old. I live in Bangka and I'm student of University of Pancasakti Tegal in English department. I like reading and singing. My favorite is romance novel and I like pop music and sometimes Korean music. Well, talk about plan. Every people have planning to their future, and I have to. My first planning is to get higher grade than my previous score in this semester. For that, I future extend the duration of my study than before. I hope it can help me to more understand of all materials. And for the next plan, I wanna try to make short story on online platform like Wattpad. Actually, this plan has been around for a long time, but I lack confidence. So, in this year, I try to make my short story so readable by many people. To be honest, being a novelist is my dream job besides being a teacher. Okay, next we talk about economic. My friend and I had been talk about online job. I think online job is very interesting job, especially in our pandemic condition, where the sum of people lost his job. And for a student like me, this online job is perfect for those of us who want to work but can still focus on our education. We don't need a lot of money and we can become a reseller. We just looking for trader who have good items but a low price. Then we must actively offer this item on social media that we have. I think this is easier job for student can do because it's more efficient and doesn't require a lot of time. And next topic is about hero. I talk about Mr. Hairul Tanjung. I read his biography and I know he comes from poor family but nowadays he is one of rich people in Indonesia. And wow guys, I cannot imagine this. He is so adorable people. How can the people who have nothing become a well-known businessman who own many malls, TV stations, and mega bank? We must emulate his success. Doesn't need to be successful like him, but to be our version of success. His enthusiasm, hard work, and optimistic attitude at work are positive things that we must have. So that's why Mr. Hairul Tanjung is our perfect model. Now we go to tax system in Indonesia. In Indonesia, we know about some taxes, but I want to discuss about tax in restaurant in Indonesia. When consumers dine at a restaurant, in general, these consumers will be taxed. That's what call it a restaurant tax. What is meant by a restaurant tax is the tax imposed on service provided by a restaurant to consumers or service charge. Taxes for restaurants are collected by the local government. Restaurants included here are cafeterias, restaurant, coffee shop, a stall, bar, and other culinary business. However, don't have the obligation to pay taxes are restaurants that have an income of not more than 2,000 million per year. And the last we talk about politics in Indonesia. In Indonesia Investment, they publish about Indonesian politic issue. Indonesia as a country with the largest Muslim population in the world, where the influence of Islam very large in Indonesia political decisions. Despite the fact that Indonesia is not an Islamic country, for example, the prohibition of eating pork and drinking alcohol in some areas in Indonesia. And if you pay more attention, the president election is also influenced by Islam. A president who have a religion other than Islam are less accepted by the public. For the example, in the 2019 election, Mr. Joko Widodo chose a conservative Muslim cleric, Mr. Ma'ruf Amin, as his vice presidential candidate. And Mr. Ma'ruf Amin is respected by many Muslim circles. The choice was right because ahead of the 2019 election, there were a lot of religious tension in Indonesia. So guys, thank you for listening my vlog and goodbye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.